You know when things are going great and you're in the gym, you're eating right, you're doing all the stuff you're supposed to be doing in order to get the results you want, but the weight loss has plateaued or the results are not there anymore. You're doing the same stuff you were before or you're doing the same workouts, but you visibly don't look any better and the scale suggests that things are not changing very much. How do you actually burst through that kind of weight loss plateau to keep getting results long after that initial phase where you're losing some weight and you're looking better and go all the way to a straight line towards your goals? What's up, ladies and gents? This is Alex Hine over at Modern Health Monk, the tiny habits path to looking and feeling amazing and living a better life. And I want to give you 3 strategies here to kind of bust through that weight loss plateau. Now, the first thing here is just increase your workouts 1%. Now, I'm a big believer in obviously the 1% tiny habits philosophy because that's what I've used to change my own life, my health, my relationship, my physical success, financial success. I've used that philosophy and I've seen it work in every aspect. And the big thing in weightlifting, for example, or even sports or even cardio is progression. So if a person's not actually increasing the difficulty of what they do or the duration, then you're not going to be able to see any results. It's like if you want to become an enlightened monk. You start with 1 minute and then you need to work up to 3 hours or 6 hours or 10 hours a day of meditation. Well, you get there by adding a minute a day or by adding 10 minutes a week or adding a little bit. You can't expect to get to 6 hours a day if you haven't done 1 hour. So to get to that next weight loss plateau, that next level, the first thing is whatever you're doing, increase it in difficulty by 1%. So in the weight room, you might have heard a lot of guys say, I only start counting once it starts hurting. That's a famous thing attributed to boxers like Muhammad Ali. He only started counting once things start hurting. So if you're doing 10 push-ups, maybe now you do 12, or maybe now you start counting once it starts hurting. So you get to 10, that's usually where you stop, it's not bad. Then you're like, all right, 11, 12, 13. You get out those last 3 tough ones. And women, this is also pretty common as well. A lot of women tend to avoid this because they think, oh, I'm gonna get bulky. It's not true. You still need to push yourself to see those kinds of results here. The second thing is do more of what you're already doing, just be more patient. Now, I've showed you this example before where if you look at something from a 100-day gap, it's much more accurate than like a 30-day or 14-day, which is what we're addicted to. But say, for example, you stop having that breakfast donut with your morning coffee. Well, here's what that looks like over the long run. So let's say that donut is 300 calories and you've removed that with something else with your morning breakfast. That's 2,100 calories a week, and we know that it takes 3,500 calories for a pound of fat to be gone. So if you had 300 less calories a day, 2,100 less a week, that's around 2.4 pounds per month down. But the first month, 2.4 pounds is virtually nothing. But by month 2, if you keep going, that's 4.8 pounds. And by month 3, that's 7.2 pounds. By month 4, that's 9.6 pounds. By month 5, that's 12 pounds. So in a month, remember, look at change the window. 30-day phase, what is that, 2.4 pounds? That's not that much. You can't see that. You can't feel that. The scale might show it, but it's like there are natural variations. There are natural fluctuations. But look at the difference now on month 5 again, 12 pounds. And then by month 6, that's almost 15 pounds. That's a very big difference, 15 pounds versus 0. If you change that window, all you need to do is be more patient, do more of what's already been working, and maybe just do it longer. That's a very unsexy answer, but it's also the truth here. And the third thing is really a slightly advanced strategy, which is intermittent fasting. Now, it's been really popularized by a lot of these kind of caveman paleo people. And the big thing, one of the ratios people suggest is a 16-to-8 ratio. So a 16-hour, or rather a 2-to-1 ratio, a 16-hour fast window by an 8 window where you can eat. So what that means is that, for example, you might go from 1 p.m. and have your first meal, 6 or 8 p.m. have your second meal, and then after 8 p.m. you don't eat until 1 p.m. the next day. So 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. is 12 hours, you add another 4 or 5, you've got your 16. So that might mean typically I have clients do like a 1 p.m. and a 6 p.m. or an 8 p.m. and then you fast over the night and then you have those 2 meals again the next day. And actually, I would suggest unlimited eating within that 8-hour window. Sounds crazy, but it's actually very hard to binge. I mean, if you only have 8 hours to eat, it's very hard unless you go crazy on bad food to really overeat and gain a lot of fat. So the third strategy is the 16-8 intermittent fasting, that kind of ratio split. So those are the 3 strategies I would recommend to kind of break through a plateau. Increase 1% your workouts, do more, just be more patient and lengthen that window, make it more realistic. And then try intermittent fasting as well. I don't consider it a quick or permanent fix, but it's definitely something that works well with clients and students and things like that. So those are your 3 strategies right there. I want you to actually comment below. Tell me what you've tried to get through a weight loss plateau. And have you tried anything unhealthy or something you know is bad for you, but you've done it anyway? Tell me below. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are 3 ways you can really stay in touch with me. The first thing is obviously to click the subscribe button right there. Every single day I'm releasing a brand new Tiny Habit video to help you lose weight, feel awesome, and live better. Second thing is you can check out my book Master the Day. Brand new, just came out, it's been topping the Amazon bestseller list, and it's been getting great feedback. It's all about the tiny success habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds and get to kind of that next level, both in your health, but also in your life. And the third thing is come visit me over on my website, modernhealthmonk.com. Punch in your email there and I'll give you a free guide on the exact 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds. So go do those 3 things now, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.